Bruce Lee is known worldwide for his lightning-fast strikes, philosophical mind, and the movies that made him a legend. But there is a chapter of his life that Hollywood never showed, a wild adventure that tested him in ways no stage or set ever could. The Call of the Jungle. At the height of his fame, Bruce felt a restlessness that no dojo, no movie, and no training could satisfy. He wanted real challenges, raw experiences, and lessons that only nature could teach. So he disappeared into a remote jungle, a place teeming with life, danger, and unpredictability. Here, there were no rules, no cameras, and no spectators. Just Bruce, the wilderness, and the ultimate test of his body and mind. Survival becomes training. In the jungle, every day was a battle. Bruce trained not with dummies or punching bags, but with the environment itself. Herb climbing slippery trees to strengthen his agility. Water wave crossing wild rivers to test endurance and balance. Snake observing dangerous wildlife to sharpen instincts. Cloud with rain meditating through rainstorms to master breath and focus. Eagle moving silently, like a shadow, to develop stealth and awareness. The jungle was both dojo and master, it punished mistakes and rewarded focus. The heart of danger. One evening, deep in the dense foliage, Bruce sensed movement behind him. Eyes glinted in the shadows, a predator, large and curious, had entered his path. Most would have panicked. Some would have run. But Bruce had learned the jungle's toughest lesson: fear feeds danger, calm conquers it. He stood his ground, breathing steady, moving only when necessary. The predator lunged, fast and lethal. But Bruce's reflexes, honed by days of survival training, allowed him to sidestep, redirect, and avoid harm. It wasn't strength that saved him. It was awareness, timing, and absolute presence. Lessons beyond martial arts. By the time Bruce emerged from the jungle weeks later, he had changed profoundly. His reflexes were sharper than ever. His fill. Bruce Lee is remembered worldwide for his speed, power, and philosophy. But behind the movies and the fame, there was a chapter few have ever heard about: his wildest adventure in the heart of a dense, unforgiving jungle. A journey beyond the dojo. At the peak of his training, Bruce realized that mastery of martial arts wasn't only about technique or speed. True mastery required understanding life itself, unpredictability, danger, and instinct. So he left the safety of his dojo, the cameras, and the cheering crowds, venturing deep into the jungle. His goal? To challenge his body, sharpen his mind, and confront the raw forces of nature. Nature as the ultimate teacher. The jungle offered no guidance, no routines, and no mercy. Every day was a new test. Herb navigating treacherous terrain to strengthen balance and agility. Water wave crossing wild rivers to enhance endurance and focus. Snake observing predators to learn stealth, timing, and instinct. Cloud with rain meditating in rainstorms to master breath control and calm. Eagle moving silently like a shadow to refine awareness. Every tree, stream, and creature became part of his training. Bruce learned that survival in the jungle demanded fluidity, presence, and instinct, lessons that could never be taught in a dojo.